There's so much talk right now about veneers, how they look like piano keys, chiclets, and how everyone is losing the individuality of their teeth. But let me tell you that I have veneers. Let me fill you in on the process of how I got it done, how much it cost, and how long it took. When I was 8 years old, I went flying off of a bicycle face first onto the driveway, and I busted out this tooth. And fast forward into my 30s, I was like, okay, I need a little bit more of a permanent solution to this. So I found a dentist that I loved, got a consultation, and he quoted me about $2,800 for the 2 teeth. And let me tell you right now that when he ground down my teeth, it looked nothing like what we see on TikTok. Like the little teeny shark teeth, absolutely not. He just ground down a little bit of the front of my teeth. I mean, this one was, half of it was gone, so whatever. But this is what my temporary teeth looked like. And yeah, everybody let me know that I looked like Sid from Ice Age. And I went on a little trip with this guy that I was seeing at the time, and I met a bunch of his friends with these little like cheddar cheese teeth. I can't. So I had those for about 2 weeks, and then I actually had to go into like a special lab because my teeth are so white that my dentist was like, I can't make these in the clinic. We gotta go see the specialist. I go into like this lab, which was like in the parking lot of like an industrial complex, and I'm like, where am I even going? And I walk in, and they have like these giant computers with like 3D models of like people's heads and like their teeth, and there's like Bunsen burner beakers everywhere, and I'm like, what did I just walk into? And the lab had told me like, hey, bring in a picture of what you want your teeth to look like. And I'm gonna be honest, I think this is why my teeth look so natural, is because I took it in a picture of my teeth a few years after I got my braces off. So they were nice and straight, they looked fantastic. Then a couple weeks later, went back into my dentist, and it took him maybe like 10-15 minutes to pop them on, and since then, I've had no problems. I absolutely love them. I brush them normally, I floss normally, and I honestly forget half the time that they're fake. And I know my situation's a little different. It wasn't just for aesthetic reasons, it was because I had damage to my tooth. But I hope this gave you a little bit more insight into what getting veneers actually looks like.